We are the Unapologetic Nomads. We were unapologetically
Nomadic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the beautiful family. So today we're off. We're going to Kigali Heights to meet up with Donna. She's going just holler at us about business here, and because she has a business here in Kigali, and she's just gonna give us information on like how she started her business and just her story. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. Peace.
Yes.
Out and about on this nice day, very nice day.
Yeah, so we're meeting up with Donna. We had a good conversation at the Java House when we first met her. And it's the kind of conversation that, you know, a lot of people can get a lot of good information if you're coming to start a business in Rwanda. So, you know, we're gonna meet her now and get that information for everybody. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
It is so lovely downtown.
Yes, it
It's
is.
so quiet. The weather is perfect.
Yes.
And it's just so clean. Wow. Beautiful city. Coming up to the Fairview. Our building is office. Watch out, hon. Watch out.
So today we are here with Donna Walter. We're with Queen Nyabingi, which is an investment consulting firm which focuses on helping those in the diaspora when they come here to settle in Rwanda, set up their business and different aspects of business. And the space we're in is a shared office space that's focused on creative working with the arts, and it's in the heart of Kigali City, close to RDB and the Convention Center. Lovely area.
And Kigali Heights.
And Kigali Heights as well. Yes. So today we're with Donna Walter, good friend of ours that we met who resides here in Kigali, Rwanda, and we have a lot of questions for her about business. We have a lot of viewers that are asking so many questions about business, and if you move to Rwanda, how do you set up a business? So we're going to ask her some of those questions and see what she's going to answer today. So, Donna, would you please just give us some background on yourself and how long you've been here in Kigali?
So I've come back and forth to Kigali over the years. I would say I've been here close to a year. I started this whole process last year, before COVID, and still continue it after COVID. Yes? Yes. So a little bit of information about who I am. I've lived most of my adult and professional life in the United States, so I'm well versed in, buying a house, renting a house, sending children to school, going to college, going to grad school. That's my adult life. I was born in the Caribbean. So I went high school to high school, and then when I left high school, I moved to the States. And I guess my daughter and I were talking about it last night. She says, I think you are having a midlife crisis. That's why you're here. I said, no, I've always wanted to live and work on the continent. And I've traveled a bit around Eastern Africa and Southern Africa and ended up here. Yeah.
All right. So, what would you say are the things that just made you say, this is where I want to be?
Kigali is the cleanest city on the continent, period. I said what I said.
Right.
So that to me was important. They have seamless processes that allow you to start a business, work with immigration. They're a very welcoming city. I felt welcomed, and they have the best avocado in the world.
Oh, nice. Now, did you know exactly what you wanted to do? You were thinking about, okay, I want to start a business. Did you know right away what you wanted to do? How did that process go about?
So, like I shared with you when we talked briefly while you planned your trip here, I looked at my area of expertise, the things that I was interested in doing, and then did my research about what it is that I was interested in, my area of education expertise, my work experience, and how that may translate into a business here. So that's what I would recommend to anyone, is that you look at your area of expertise, whether it's education, whatever it is that your area of expertise is. Yes, because I know you're a teacher, yes? And your area of interest and your area of passion. And then you do your due diligence. You look to see how that might fit in this context or any context, really. Are you going to work for somebody? Are you going to be a consultant? Are you going to set up shop? Are you going to open a restaurant? Are you going to open a shoe shine business? Whatever it is that you are deciding that you want to do, you do your due diligence. So for me, that's what I did, yes.
Okay.
I investigated my areas that I am versed in and I have subject matter expert in, or that I was interested in as well too. What appealed to me about Rwanda is their focus on women and women's issues. Yes. And they set an example, about women and women power. Nice. So that appealed to me as well.
Very nice. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do? What is your business?
So my business is education consultant. I have a doctorate in adult education. People say, well, why aren't you teaching in university? But I'll say to folks that adults learn everywhere. So whether they're in an organization, in a formal setting, in a community setting, I work with helping adults to learn in their setting.
Nice.
So that is my area of expertise. I am particularly interested in organization development. Yes? So you work with, for instance, a community-based organization who says, I want to learn how to ride for grants. I want to be able to talk about reproductive justice. How do I intertwine that within my program where the women are learning to sew? Okay. So I work with them on, so it's a group setting. Women are sewing. What are some of the topics we're going to talk about? Who is going to lead the topic? How do we develop the topics? So it is working with organizations where adults are living and breathing and working. So that's what I do.
Very, very interesting. Yes. What would you say are the, industries that are open right now for people who want to come and say, how can I jump in and help to build? What are some of the biggest industries?
So I recommend that you look at the Rwanda Development Board. Yes,
Okay.
it's a big organization here. They are willing to engage with people for you to get a sense of what the country needs and wants. Yes, so that would be my first recommendation. And as it says, Rwanda Development Board. They're there to develop the country. So that would be my recommendation.
That would be the first step.
That would be the first step. Yes.
Okay. And I have another question. For someone who's wondering, wow, how expensive is it to start a business here? What would you say? Like the affordability of maybe office space and,
I would say this, like anywhere in the world, you can find a budget to fit what your needs are. Yes? You just need to do your due diligence. Like real estate, anywhere in the world, location, location, location. Yes? That kind of is your parameter in terms of real estate. Of course, like anywhere else, when you're setting up business, even in the United States, there are fees that you have to pay. Right. So again, you have to do your due diligence. The first one-stop shop to start is the Rwanda Development Board. Yes.
I think that's
the key.
That's the key.
That's the key.
And the first step.
And the first step.
Yes.
As you look at what it is that you want to do, how much it is going to cost you, what the process is, how it dovetails with other processes. That's the thing to do. Yes? So look at your budget. Yes? Because, like everywhere else, location is key, convenience is key. You can find space that suits your budget and suits what you're looking for.
Okay.
Yeah.
We see that the shared office spaces here. They do have some spaces available.
Yes. The owners were very gracious to allow me to do this interview here. Yes. Yes. So I appreciate that.
And it's a very nice space.
It is a beautiful space.
It's beautiful. It's clean. It's open.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it kind of symbolizes Rwanda, a bit clean, open, light. Yes. So I think that's what they were aiming for here in this space. Yes.
So,
and convenience.
So when you have a business and start a business here, you're required to have office space?
You are required to have office space.
Okay.
Yes. You are required. It's like, you have to look for office space, yes. That's a call, and I will say this, like I've said to folks, the rules and regulations, just follow the rules, follow the regulations, follow what you need to do on your
Be happy.
That's it, in the timelines.
And that's even for those persons that may have an online business. You still need a space.
Exactly. That's just how it is. Yeah.
It's okay.
Just ask what is needed and you just follow the rules. It's really easy because, at least you know what to do and where to go and how to do it. That helps as you try to figure out how to navigate, doing business and relocating and so forth. It's just this step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, it makes it easy. That's been my experience.
Excellent. Well, we want to thank you. Are there any last words you want to say before we...
Oh, well, I encourage anyone who wants to come back to the continent, regardless of where you want to go. And that's what I always encourage people to do, You bring gifts, you bring talents, I hope you find your sweet spot, as they say in organizational development. There's that sweet spot for folks, as you look your mission, your goals, as it comes together, what is your sweet spot? Whatever that is, I'm sure RDB would welcome you and you can go and ask questions and as you always talk about the sweetness of the Rwandan people. There you go. That's my last word. Yes?
We want to thank Ms. Donna Walter today for her time and Queen Nyabingi and the shared office spaces of Kigali for allowing us to use the space today for this interview. Very lucky.
All right, cool.